Hello, my name is Stephen Dixon and welcome to our garden. Today I'd like to harvest some beets. So I have with me a bucket of water because when I harvest beets, I like to put my beets in the water, especially if it's really sunny out, because I will use the leaves in salads or stir fries, and I like to wash the beets because we like to keep them in the fridge. What we do is we wash them, and then while they're still wet, we will wrap them in a towel. And when they're damp like that, and being damp, we'll wrap them in a dry towel, but being damp, they'll dampen the towel. Being wrapped in a damp towel like that in the fridge, beets can stay in the fridge for probably up to a month. Eventually, when we have more than we need, let's say for a month, then we'll start pickling them or maybe freezing them. But for now, that's how we do it. So this video that I'm doing right now, I'm not going to harvest all of the beets. I've already harvested here 2 or 3 times, and I want to save some of the beets because I want to film this in French and in Spanish as well, so I'm not going to pick them all. And also, the thing about beets is a beet seed is actually called a composite seed. Why is that? It's because one beet seed is actually 3 or 4 beet seeds that are sort of all stuck together. And so when you plant a single one of those, you end up getting 3 or 4 beet plants growing, and then as they grow, they push each other apart. So each time I come out and harvest, what I do is I will take one of those beets from that group to give space to the others. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pick a few beets, and so what I do is, if I see 2 beets that are really close together, I don't want to bother the roots of the second one. So for instance, I want to pick this beet and I want to keep this one in the ground. So I'm going to put my fingers on this beet so it doesn't move, and then I will pull this one out. That way the roots aren't bothered of this one, and it can stay in the ground. And there we go. We've got a beet here. Now I'm going to continue. Got a nice big one here, but it's stuck to 2 right beside it. So I put my hand on those 2 so they don't move, and I pick it like that. Okay, and so on. Here's another 2 more here. I'm going to take this loose one, put my finger on that one so it stays in the ground. It continued to grow. There we go. There's another one. And let's see, I'm going to pick a couple in here. So here's one I want to pick, and this one I want it to stay. Actually, there are 2 more that I want to stay. So I got my fingers on them, and I pull this out, and the other ones didn't move. There we go. And so here we have 4 nice beets, and I'm going to pick another 8 more in the other 2 videos I'm filming. And so for now, I'm just going to put these in the water, and they're ready to bring indoors. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below, and have a great afternoon.